Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Hero, and welcome back to One-Shot. Previously, we entered the city, only to find it falling apart like the rest of the world. Now we head on to the finale to hopefully fix things once and for all. You guys are alive. Actually, I'm not that surprised. You got kind of semi-killed off screen, which is like code for we live. You guys are okay. Yup. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough. And it did not take me long to build Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. Ready to go now, Nico. The full party's assembled. The healer. The caster. The rogue. And the tank. Now what do we do here? Oh, this is... No wonder you wanted us all to be here for this. What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain. But basically, my father has a hidden description key in our code, with a text file as its shell. But to get to them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will confuse cat noises. Meow, meow, meow. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location of Manly Badass's hero machine. Oh my god. Oh! And when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location. Am I actually going to be able to like find you guys on my computer? Like little JPEGs? Whatever that is. I'm sure Manly Badass Hero is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. But this time, Manly Badass Hero would need to move around some things as well. Specifically, I'm moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next though. I see. Does Manly Badass Hero know where those portals lead, at least? You should probably ask Manly Badass Hero on this. Right. Hold on. Hi, Nico. The journal is glowing again, Manly Badass Hero. That means there's gonna be a clover nearby. All elevators would be done for. Documents My Games One-Shot. Wow, really? So here's what we're dealing with. We have the Clover application, a README. Let's see what the README says. This is just a normal thing. Portal 1, big portal, empty. The portals are empty. Alright. This one is red. This wouldn't be meant for me, then. This one is green. This one is configured to my code, I think. And Protobot. This one is blue. That's mine, then. Salutations. Hello. Okay. Let's check the folder now. Oh god, they really are JPEGs. Holy camoles. Okay, so what are we doing here? Key B. Put me in the big portal. Put me in the big portal. Put me in the big portal. So do I just cut them out? I heard a ding. Guys? Whatever. They're fine. What is... this? Pure screens. Or monitors, anyway. Well, everyone's okay, at least. That was quite peculiar. I'll say. There were so many anime images everywhere. I think one of them winked back at me. Oh, sorry, guys. I will never feel the same again. Hey, this is... the World Machine. It's a big book on a table. They're watercolor sticks. It's a stack of books. The amber. It's a piece of amber on a string. Looks just like the necklace that robot lady showed me. It's a box full of folders and loose paper. A big detailed drawing of a machine with lots of TV screens. That's called a blueprint, Nico. So that's what a blueprint is. What'd you think? It was a print that was blue? It's a big photo. Wait, no. It's a painting. Hard to tell at first. It's a shelf full of books. Black clovers in a glass case. It's a pilot's helmet. A bulletin board with lots of papers on it. A coat rack with a scarf and a big jacket. Everyone has scarves. This is the scarf universe. Of Scarfington. Where people just scarf up their opinions. This is my father's study. It feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us. Yeah. This place contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again. The room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but Manly Badass Hero should still remember what to do here. Goodbye, guys. Going in. Same thing as the previous X room. It was nice knowing you all. It's like one of the dreams. Nico, you okay? What is this? It's each of the zones. Where are we? And there's the starting zones. The Glen, the NPCs. Every piece of code and everything we've done and met. It's all here. And there's more of the Glen. Barrens, the city. We're going down this time. I'm going this way. I'm actually not quite sure what's going on. I think we're just passing through memories. Yeah, we're still making progress. Okay. It wasn't a maze. It was just kind of weirdly laid out. Here. Oh god. This is it. No going back. It's gonna be done in one shot. Because we've only got one shot. Nico. Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Oh. Why did you come here? Can't you see? A disruption. The squares. They're closing in. Nico, please. Get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know. Yeah, you kinda like gotta account for that. Oh. I'm sorry, It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine. You know my original name. How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype. They all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I even understand a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you. When? Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. I think doesn't account for anything out of its bounds. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside of the protocol. The session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written to my protocol at all. Oh, right. Root told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we can meet. My creator. Yes. Manly Badass Hero. Listen to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at the mines, I remember. Manly Badass Hero did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew when you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... It's okay. We all understand. The squares. Rue told me it was your own code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was! At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before he realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumping up bits and pieces of the landscape. Blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. And I almost endangered my creator too. I was so scared, Nico. I know. You're upset. Because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it did not work. Then, I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but... Oh, I had no way to be sure. But Manly Badass Hero brought you back anyway. Nico, all I wanted is for you to wake up back in your world. I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real. Which means we have to fix the root of this problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has long been corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright. You're supposed to place the sun at the summit. And then the credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it you can't do that now? Nico. The code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, oh, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's a whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I am a machine, Nico. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is... never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought, the life of a living being like you is so unique. So precious. Nico is precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But, the people here, I think they are code 2, you know this. Their behavior all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions. All extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who actually real here. That's why. It's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true. What the people I know. You said this session wasn't your code, right? Yeah? So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how would the characters, how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself. You didn't know what was happening, you just kind of just stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. Might not think they're real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described. How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember, Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady. Prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. And I know Manly Badass Hero does too, damn right. Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? It only took years. Why do you think Manly Badass Hero would keep coming back? Why do you think Manly Badass Hero would restart even after the ending? I think Manly Badass Hero wants to save the both of us. So please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but... Here, take the sun. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll try to remember the lost code. And recreate it. But for that to happen, Nico, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, just relax. You're such a spill your spaghetti robot. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Let's go, Nico. It's alright. Hey. Manly Badass Hero, did you see that? The square's just... Because the game's not programmed to harm you. It just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. This would have been handy to know back when everyone was dying to these. Oh well. Manly Badass Hero, I think it's working. Nico was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remember what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Nico will be able to reach the tower summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Nico will go back to where it all began. And then, Nico will be able to go home from there. But, this is permanent. After Nico wakes up back home, the world will only exist as a memory. For Nico, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. But, as long as Nico remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost in Nico's journey. They're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Nico should see them again, first. Please say goodbye to Nico for me. I will. Goodbye, Oneshot. High title screen. You're alive! It's okay. It's just like a video game. It's just a video game. Messiah. Robot lady! What is even your name again? You're okay! I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me. But then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. I think we're in the credits, Nico. It's where people like pat themselves on the back for creating something. Where did you come from anyway? The room where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, manly badass hero. And it's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but what's in that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh! Are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, manly badass hero. Let's go take a closer look. So, you... Silver. I don't believe I've actually properly introduced myself. I figured your name was Silver. Sorry for that. It's fine. I'm Nico, by the way. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. Hey, robot! Even you're here. You were just a minor robot. With a minor role. Hello. Hi. I cannot move. Oh yeah. I guess there's no water here. It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. The head engineer can help me, do not worry. Alright. Plant lady. Hello, Messiah. Plant lady, but I thought you... It wasn't even squares that did it. No. I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you. Off you go now. Whenever you have a small indie team, it's the entire credits. It's mainly just the same names going over and over again. Even this person's here. Off you go, Messiah. They had like one line rule. Nico, you're okay too. Did you guys just get here? I think so. The squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Oh god. Calamus tried to save me and then... we both ended up in this room. That means you technically both died. In a really tragic way. I think it scared my life for sure. Oh. Say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? Yes, actually. Alula, we're not dead. Let's ignore the existential crisis. Wait, are we? Good question. Hey man, like badass hero, are they gonna be okay? They're fine, Nico. I don't have another option anyway. Everyone is fine. The world machine. We'll send them home soon. Oh, well, Manly Badass Hero says you're not dead. Phew. He also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo. I guess you're leaving us now? We're glad we met you, Nico. Same. Off you go, Messiah. Wow, I got both of the bots in. It's you. Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you're okay, too. You had one of the more depressing deaths. Like, that would have been, like, really slow and scary. After the whole elevator thing. That was the most awkward elevator ride I've been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. The squares, like, started leaking into the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. And I just kept filling in the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. Off you go, I guess. That's what I mean. His death would have been terrifying. Because it's like a mixture of claustrophobia and just impending doom. Thank you for playing. I guess only the people who died got to meet me in the credits. Everyone else is, like, fine. Prophet bot. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code. Going above and beyond its programming. Not as a result of error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine. Being able to regenerate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. I couldn't have said it better myself. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? Mm-hmm. It's a glass room, right? That's it. You can go for this portal when you're ready. Goodbye, Nico. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, Nico. I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time. Just by Manly Badass Hero and I being here. We did spend a lot of time here after all. Both of us never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, just throwing that idea out there. Manly Badass Hero, Nico, we are forever in your debt. I'm glad we could help. Thank you for everything, Nico. We'll miss you. So, do you like being a robot? Why is this all of a sudden? Well, I'm gonna leave soon, so I just wanted to ask one more question. There aren't many robots in my homeworld, if any. Ah. It's nice. I suppose it's alright. That's a tough question, Nico. I mean, do you like being a person? Of course. Wait, why did you two answer my robot question too? Don't worry about it. Oh. You're not Fox. You're a Robo-Fox. You're a big fat phony. Anyway, let's go. Goodbye, everybody. See you later. Be the last time we ever see any of them. Both as a player and as a character. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Manly Badass Hero. Now that's a proper ending. Later, everybody. The morning sun has banished the night. The room. This is the room I first woke up in. Manly Badass Hero, are you still here? Manly Badass Hero? I'm here, Nico. What's up? Yes? Manly Badass Hero! I think it worked. It did, Nico. We did it. The sun is back. And I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? Looks like one of those portals we saw all the way back in the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see Wheatfield on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. It's been a long time, Nico. Manly Badass Hero. This isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? It's gonna be the last time. But this will be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. Pretty much. We'll see each other in fan art, though. But that's just not the same, is it? And what will become of the world? After all we've been through. After everything we've done. I still don't know. This place. These people. They won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory. They'll be in my memory, too. And of all the viewers. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, Manly Badass Hero. So, take care of yourself, okay? You too. Later, Nico. See you in another life. Mm-hmm. Goodbye, Nico. You gonna walk off the screen now, buddy? No, not yet. Goodbye, Manly Badass Hero. Yep. Goodbye. Later. We start back up again. There is a menu here. What's the third option? The entity. Manly Badass Hero. You're back. I restored the world and I sent Nico home. Are you not happy? Even if you wanted to see Nico again, you can't, Manly Badass Hero. Nico's gone. And without Nico, there is no story for me to tell. No Messiah traversed across the land. Are you gonna replace Nico? No way for you to connect with the world. But Nico still remembers this place. If you really want to see this world again, I could still... Oh, but it won't be the same. It'll just be a recording. It'll just be me using Nico's memories. Just like how I'm using Nico's reflection now. Is that what you want? Nah. That's fine. I see. If you change your mind though, feel free to come back. It's not like I'm going anywhere. So we actually hit start. We get to this room, which is just an empty room. That's all you can do now. I believe if you take up the entity's offer, you can play the game again, but I don't think you can get the Solstice ending, as it's called, without doing a hard reset of the game, like deleting all your files and saves. So you can essentially relive Nico's original journey, but you can't relive the Solstice journey mechanically. And it's just the entity kind of mimicking Nico as a true actual game. But anyway, that's the end of Oneshot, at least the Steam commercial release version. It's been years since Oneshot came out, the original, and back then it was a really amazing game. If you remember Undertale hadn't came out yet, there was a few kind of meta games that did like crazy stuff, but none on the level of Oneshot at the time, especially with the actual one-shot mechanic. And Oneshot was kind of very underrated. Like, it didn't get as much like press and like coverage as other stuff would. And Undertale eventually came out and of course took a lot of that thunder of being the kind of meta commentary game. We have the original journey with like upgrades, and now we have this whole entire new route, which was patched very recently, like about a week ago as of this recording. And the new route and ending, I think, really bumps up Oneshot to a really great game. From what was a great game to like a really great game. It kind of links everything more thematically. It gives it more of a conclusion. There's no like vague like, why is this ending so kind of sad? Like, you have an explanation for it and everything. And we have our finale. And we have our completeness. It even kind of pokes fun at the lack of true one-shot mechanic again. Because in a sense, by playing the new Steam version, the world's been updated by its creator, both in literal and a figurative sense. And the one-shot mechanic's been circumvented due to the work of that creator, just like the Steam release and the programming did. So it kind of links everything together very well. I'm sure there'll be some Undertale comparisons and whatnot, especially since the updates came out after Undertale. And there is some parts that might have seemed like they were slightly influenced by the things Undertale did, not necessarily the actual game mechanics themselves, but I won't commentate on that very much. But I can't really say anything bad about Oneshot. It's got a storyline, it's got a hook, it's got a gimmick, it's got characters that don't overstay their welcome and are memorable without knowing like big fancy backstories or anything. Like, we don't know the bird people's huge backstory or like what they eat or any other stuff of lore. We just know that they're bird people and we relate to them instantly, and that's it, and we move on. And then it's well written in that sense. If you can write a story where the dialogue is not overly written and you still feel for the characters relatively fast, kind of the I would argue kind of a Disney Pixar effect, then I feel like you've done quite an accomplishment writing wise. So high marks all around. Great finale. Anyway, thank you all for watching me play Oneshot, the Steam release. I'll see you guys later, and take it easy.